God. Only God knows. I've been dealing with a lot lately. I told myself I'm not going to cry throughout this video. I don't want to cry throughout this what's it called, this section that I'm telling you guys everything that happened. So I hope I keep to my promise, because it's really emotional for me. My mouth is drying, my lip is drying out, you guys. I'm sorry. Let me just put this thing so I can talk well. He's always drying. Sorry for this distraction. I was operated at 13 weeks pregnant. Yeah, I did surgery at 13 weeks pregnant, you guys. I almost died. When I said I almost died, I'm not even joking, I'm not even exaggerating. On the 1st of last month, I had a home accident. I was alone at home with Jasmine. Obi was not at home. He stepped out that morning. So normally on Saturday, Sunday, sometimes on Sunday, but mostly on Saturday, he used to go around to help one of his friend, Italian friend, to do some work. It's just his side hustle, let me put it that way. So normally on Saturday from morning till 12 is not at home, but that fateful week, Saturday of it we were busy, so on Sunday of it he had to go to help. So he was not home. Since I've been on bed rest, Obi has been cooking soup, stew, whatever we need at home, even boiled rice, spaghetti, and keep in the fridge, so that when I'm hungry I will just microwave it and eat. We had stew in the fridge, and the rice, I ate the last rice because my appetite has started increasing. So I stood up around 11 something to start preparing spaghetti, so I would just warm stew to eat it, including Jasmine, since Jasmine like spaghetti. Then I said, okay, when Obi come, he will have the rest, so that he will not come back around 12 or 12:30 and start preparing what he will eat, because this man has gone through a lot since this pregnancy. Honestly, he has been down, like he has been stressed. He will go to work, come back, cook for us. Like, I don't know how to start explaining, but he has been trying, especially since they put me on bed rest. So I was making the spaghetti, it was almost ready. Obi put our TV in the kitchen, so Jasmine, sometimes when I'm in the kitchen, because most of the time I'm in the kitchen, I will just lie on the floor. So he put the TV here, so Jasmine can be watching cartoon with me in the kitchen. So Jasmine was watching cartoon when I went to warm the stew. Since the spaghetti was almost ready, I went to the microwave to put the stew in the microwave. I was hearing this noise, like the microwave was turning, and there's this sound that it was making. I was like, okay, maybe the plate I using covering the other plate that I put the stew is too big. Let me go and change it. You guys, that was my worst nightmare. The beginning of my biggest problem. Immediately, I went to take another plate to cover it, to change the cover. I did not even look at the microwave because I was hungry and tired. I just used my right hand to open the microwave. Then the plate I want to change with was on my left hand, and I was stretching the hand forward like this. Immediately the plate fell from the microwave and hit the other plate on my hand, and the both plate broke. The one that was on my hand immediately gave me a very deep cut. I started seeing blood on the floor. Then I didn't feel any pain, but I was seeing blood gushing out. I was now wondering where the blood was gushing out from. I saw that the thing has gone really deep. I had to bring it out, you guys. I had to immediately bring that plate out, and the blood was gushing out as if I opened tap. It was just doing poof, poof, poof. I was so scared. Then I started screaming. I was crying. I was shouting. Nobody at home except Jasmine. Then Jasmine was watching cartoon. Thank God Jasmine was watching that cartoon. If not, anytime I go towards our microwave, Jasmine always follow me so that she can take hot dog from the fridge, because our fridge and microwave is not inside this kitchen, it's in the storage. Like, we have one small storage room there, so that's where we put it. So thank God she was not there. If not, those broken plates would have also injured her. I thank God for that. I thank God it happened to me instead of my daughter. So that was how I started screaming. My neighbors, because my windows were open, my neighbors that are opposite me started asking, what is going on, what is going on. My phone was in the room with the blood and everything. I rushed down to the room to collect my phone. I dialed my husband's number. He wasn't picking. According to him, he forgot his phone inside his car, so his phone was not in his pocket. The next person on my mind was my friend Loretta. I quickly called Loretta. Thank God for the kind of friend I have. I called Loretta, and it was lunchtime. She was running down to my house. I told her, Loretta, I'm dying, call the ambulance, I'm dying. Even Loretta thought it was the pregnancy, maybe I was losing the baby or something, because she already know that, okay, I had some issue going on with the pregnancy. So she did not even ask me any questions. She just said, okay, I'm coming. Then she started calling the ambulance, and she was running down to my house. So I was trying to use wrapper that was tying, because I was tying wrapper, because I don't like wearing clothes. This pregnancy, clothes, no, I like to be free. So I was tying wrapper. Immediately I saw that the blood did not stop. My fingers immediately died. You guys, it was not even up to 5 minutes. What is 5 minutes of me bleeding? My fingers stopped working. I could not control them. I could not move it. Like the way I'm moving this, my right hand, I couldn't move it. Nothing. It was just dead. I bite my finger. I was not feeling anything. I hit it. I was not feeling anything. Before you know, the thick clot blood started coming out from my hand. You guys, at this point, I lost it. I had to carry my wrapper. I tied my hand. I was shouting. Jasmine was like, Mama, what happened? Mama, blood. Mama, blood. Mama, what happened? I said, Mama is injured. I was crying. I had to run out. Before running out, because I'm naked, I had to look for my dress, long dress. I said, Jasmine, help Mama, wear my clothes. Jasmine, my 2 years old plus, thank God she understood me. She started saying, Mama, I will help you. Raise your leg. I'll raise my leg. She was putting my leg in my gown. That was how I managed to wear the dress like that, leaving this part of my body. I ran outside. My neighbors were already outside because I was shouting. As I was shouting, they knew something was happening. So they started calling the ambulance. They started looking for who we called the ambulance, sorry, because when they rushed down from their various houses, they were not holding phone. My phone too, I left it upstairs. We had to knock our neighbors' doors. The ones close to me here, they were not at home. The only one at home cannot speak Italian is Arab man that just came from his country about 3 months. He cannot speak Italian. How can he even communicate with the people? So, and his phone was even inside. That was how I ran inside again to go and bring my phone. I was calling the ambulance. Instead of me to call 118, I was calling 180 or so. I was just confused. I didn't even remember the ambulance number. So that was how my friend Loretta came. So she already called ambulance. I overheard her calling the ambulance too, telling them to hurry up. Then they managed to even call the ambulance through my phone. I was talking to them. I was telling them I've injured my hand. I'm in pain. I'm bleeding. They were like, go and use first aid first to clean. I said, this is not a first aid matter. I couldn't even speak well. Then that was how my neighbor collected my phone, called the ambulance. At this point, my hubby already started calling back. So Loretta was there. Loretta had to pick the call and told him, see what has just happened. And trust him now. Me that is already feeling all those things about pregnancy and all that, my husband fired down. He was rushing down home. At that point, the ambulance already came, because the ambulance did not come on time, because they said on that day, I don't know what was going on, so many of these old people were falling sick and they were rushing them to the hospital. So the ambulance was not available in my city. It was the next city ambulance that was available. So before the ambulance could come, it took a while. At that time, I was already in the pool of my own blood. My eyes started turning me, my legs were shaking. Even when my friend offered me water, I said, no, I cannot drink water. I don't want to drink water, because there's one mentality I have. I don't know if it's true, that if somebody is bleeding, you don't have to give a person water. Because there's one time I had a cut on my head. I was hearing when they were telling people not to give me water, that it can like make the person pass away or something. So I was scared that I wanted to die on that day, because of the way my eyes started turning me like somebody want to like faint or slip into coma, that kind of feeling. So I was so scared. I was praying, God help me, I don't want to die. Who will take care of my child? Who will take care of my... I was just praying and crying and begging God that I don't want to die. My legs were shaking. I was forcing myself to walk. I was forcing myself to be okay. I was fighting for my life. Before they took me to the hospital, it took a while, even when the ambulance came, because the hand refused to stop bleeding. They said my vein has already cut, and those things that connect your finger to your palm, I also like the thing too cut. There's another thing again, I forgot. If I remember them, or I can translate them, I'll put them on the screen. In Italian they call it tendine. That tendine also... So many things has already gone bad in the hand in that few space of time that the thing was happening. So because of that, the blood refused to stop. So it took almost 45 minutes for the ambulance people to try to resolve the issue, so that they can take me to the hospital. Since the blood didn't stop bleeding, they called my city hospital. They said no, since I am in this condition, I'm pregnant and the pregnancy is very tender, they cannot bring me there. They called nearest hospital. They said they cannot bring me there. It was the other hospital where I'm registered now. That was where they now rushed me to. Getting there, you guys, this hand refused to stop bleeding. Just imagine, when I was inside the ambulance, I started feeling to sleep, that deep sleep. I was fighting that sleep. I didn't sleep the whole minute. I think it took 22 minutes or so to get to the hospital. I didn't sleep. I said, I don't want to sleep now and slip into coma. I don't want to faint. Ah, God. My friend Loretta said, Esther, you are the strongest person I've ever seen. You are so strong, because the way I fought for my life, you guys will not even understand. The only person that can explain this better is Loretta. And I thank God for my neighbors around. They were so helpful. I really appreciate all of them. Also, I got to the hospital and they said you will do operation. I said, operation for hand? Hey, with this my condition. And they were now telling me that they cannot even give me injection that will take away the pain because of my pregnancy, but they will try their possible best to look for what they can give me so I will not feel the entire pain. You guys, at the emergency ward, I was dying. I was dying of pain. They didn't do the operation till around 9 p.m. because my husband came to the hospital more than how many times that day. They now told me I cannot eat. So around 9 p.m, just after my husband left, they dressed me up for the surgery room, removed my earring, everything. They wheeled me down to the theater. I was praying, God help me, because they already told me they cannot give me injection to take away the pain. That means I'll be feeling some pain if they are doing the surgery. So they started everything. First of all, they killed this hand from here to here. Then from here to this place, my veins were doing like this. While they were giving me those injections, they injected me more than 5 times here. Then They started the whole process. They gave me drip. Before I finished the surgery, I took about 3 drip or 4 drips for strength. So they started the whole thing. God, I was in pain. At the beginning, I didn't feel pain. Before you know it, when they wanted to finish the whole surgery and everything, they were sewing the hand, like they were stitching it. They reactivated my hand, and you guys, I was screaming, I was crying, I was gnashing my teeth. I called my father in the grave to help me. I cried to come. I called my mother wherever she is to come and help me, because the pain I was going through, my mouth cannot even explain. Because they said I'm pregnant, they cannot give me the whole injection to, like, for me to not feel the pain at all at all. I was still feeling the pain with the injection they gave me. That is how bad it was. So they reactivated my hand. At that point, the whole pain came, and I was dying of pain. They took me to my room, because the whole thing took about 2 hours plus. They started the surgery around 9 p.m. and finished around 12 midnight. You guys, I felt raw pain, no medication, no anti-pain, nothing. So they rolled me back to my room, remove everything. They wore me another one, and they could not give me any supplement because they said I am pregnant, so they don't want to tamper with the baby. So that was how they asked me to sleep care. Me that was in pain, I couldn't sleep. Around 2 a.m. the nurse was always coming to check me. I thank God for all the doctors, surgeon, nurse, everyone in that ward that day. They were so kind to me. So she was always coming to check on me. That was why I was telling her I couldn't even speak. I will put the whole video. I recorded a lot of videos. I will put them on the screen. I was not able to talk. I was telling her, see, nurse, I'm dying. I need medicine. She now said, okay, I should wait. She wanted to bring medicine. She now came back with paracetamol. Paracetamol did not do jack. I took the paracetamol. No way. The pain did not go. She now went back. She brought ice block. She now asked me to be putting the ice block. The ice block were now like helping me. So it was that ice block that I placed there till I slept off. I didn't even know where the nurses and doctors left me, because they all came in and they were with me. You guys, it's been a lot. 17 days later, they removed the stitches. I almost ran mad. A lot has been happening since that time. Even before I left the hospital, they used this thing that looked like belly cast. I don't know, to wrap my hand. I was carrying that about for 1 month plus, because this thing happened last month. So they recently removed it just 2 weeks ago, and now I'm with this one because it's healing now. I thank God it's healing because of the way they were doing it. No medication whatsoever. I'm not taking any medication. It was even now they recommend something for me to be taking. They said I should be checking my blood level morning, afternoon, evening before I'll be taking it. But the last time I went, the surgeon was advising me not to take it. That if worse comes to worse, I'm feeling pain, I should just put ice block. So even me, I'm scared to even take anything. So they removed the stitches. They found out it was having pus. They removed the pus. They opened the hand. It was bleeding. They used needle to choke the hand. You guys, I've been through a lot too. You see this pregnancy, this baby is very special to me. My kids are special, but you see this one, it has a precious place in my heart, because this child have been through a lot with me, and the baby is still surviving, which means God really wants this child to come to this life. So you guys, this is what has been going on. Tomorrow I'm also going to the hospital. I'll see and film video and just compile all of them to post. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I really want to appreciate God, appreciate my friends, my neighbors, everyone that stood by me during that difficult time, my family that was calling me. They were there for me, even though my family does not know I'm pregnant right now, because I don't want to disturb my mom. My mom is the person that she knows that I'm pregnant, you guys, morning, afternoon, night. She'll just be calling me every hour, so I don't want that. And she'll be panicking because Nigeria is far from here. So they didn't even know I was going through all of that pain during pregnancy, but they were there for me. So I just want to appreciate everyone. You guys, I don't know how, maybe I might not put everything because YouTube might take down the video if it's too sensitive. So I don't know, but I'll try my best to just put some clips for you guys to see. I will see you guys in my next video, and I'll update you guys whatever happens tomorrow at the hospital. The hand is healing. I'll put everything how it's healing, every milestone, because I'm documenting. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.